Welcome, my dear students, for the MOOC course on Abhidhamma. Today we are going to discuss the concept of rope as depicted in Dhammasangani. The main objective of this module is to understand the concept of rope and its kinds, as well as how its treatment has been done in the text of Dhammasangani, which is called as the first text of Abhidhamma Pitaka. An attempt has been made to understand the mind, Nam, by analyzing into 89 or 121 types of consciousness and 52 types of psychic factors, technically known as Chetsikas. The third Paramath Dhamma is called as Rupa. Rupa is the third Paramath Dhamma, reality, mentioned in the Abhidhamma, and is one of the two composite factors of the man, the other being Nam, that is mind. In the present section, we have to define, determine and ascertain the concept of the Rupa. In the Dhammasangani, which is called as first book of Abhidhamma Pitaka, first of all, Rupa has been located as Abhyakat Dhamma, which includes Vipaka Chitta, Kusala Chitta, Rupa and Nibbana. To separate Rupa from the other Abhyakat Dhamma, again a question arises that what is the Rupa? Tat Katmam Sabbam Rupam. The answer is that Rupa refers to four Mahabhutas and other material qualities generated by them. Chattaro cha Mahabhuta, Chatunnam cha Mahabhutanam, Upadai Rupam idam bucchati sabbam Rupam. It means Rup, according to the earlier tradition of Abhidhammic philosophy maintained in Dhammasangani, is four material qualities, Mahabhut, and 23 generated material qualities, Upada Rupa. They are altogether 27 in number. In course of time, there is further analysis of Rupa, and the Hadaivattu has been included in it, making it 28 in number. The other visual way of referring to all matter is whatever matter, whether it is past, future or present, whether it is far or near, the totality of the matter, yam kinchi rupam, atit anagat pachpannam va, ajhattam va bahidda va, panitam va dure va, santike va sabbam rupam. We will feel that it is not even possible to conceive of it, for we cannot think of a material existence without understanding it in terms of qualities. If all the qualities were to be eliminated from a body, it would cease to exist. The material bodies are nothing but different permutation and combination of the qualities that are in a state of flux. In later Abhidhammic text, the characteristics of a Rupa has been further analyzed. It is stated in Vibhavani Tika that Rupa is that which transforms or assumes a different mood owing to the adverse conditions of the cold, heat, etc. Sitonahadi Virodhi Pachyayehi Vikaram Apajyati. From a Buddhist point, Rupa not only changes but also perishes, khaya. It endures only for 17 thoughts moments. Rupa changes as rapidly that one cannot strike an identical place twice. Rupa is also explained as that which manifests itself. Etymologically, Rupa is derived from Rup, which means to break up, to perishes, nas. Now we are going to discuss the kinds of material qualities, Rupa. The Rupa is put under two divisions, Mahabhut and Upada Rupa, which are 4 and 24 respectively. Here, a brief description is appended to highlight the material aspect of man, of which mental aspect has been described in previous sections. Now, we are going to discuss Mahabhutas or basic material qualities. The four basic material qualities are Pathvi, Apo, Tejo and Vayo. Tam Rupam Dubidham Hoti, Bhut Upadaya, Bhedato Chatuvidha, Mahabhuta Upada Chatuvisati. Really speaking, they do not indicate earth, water, fire and air, which are commonly understood their qualities. Let us try to understand them one by one. Pathvi Dhatu, now we are going to discuss what is the element related with the earth. It literally means the earth element. It is so called because, like the earth, it serves as an support or foundation for the other existing rupas. It does not literally means earth, but the quality of the earth. In the Dhammasangani, we find the following explanation of the Pathvi Dhatu: that which is hard, rough, hardness, rigidity, whether it be of self or external, or the issue of the grasping or not the issue of the grasping. The essential mark, lakhana of the earth element is given hardness, kakhalata eva pathvi. Now we are going to discuss Apo Dhatu. It literally means the fluid element. Apo is derived from root up, meaning to arrives, or from a plus root pe, meaning to grow, to increase. It is the element of cohesion. According to Buddhism, it is the element that makes different particles of matter cohere and thus prevents from being scattered about. Sineho bandhanatasya rupasya. Both fluidity and contraction are the properties of this element. Now we are going to discuss Tejo Dhatu. It literally means fire element. It is explained as the element of the heat. According to Dhammasangani, it is that which is flame, belonging to the flame, heat, belonging to heat, hot, belonging to what is hot, whether it be of self or the issue of the grasping or not the issue of the grasping. Unhattam Tejo. Now we are going to discuss Vayo Dhatu. Literally, it means air element. It is the name of the quality which holds the things in a particular position. Thambitatam Vayo. According to Dhammasangani, it is that which is air, belonging to air, the fluctuation, the inflation of form, whether it be of the self or external, or the issue of grasping or not the issue of grasping. Depending upon these four basic material qualities, there is the origination of 23 material qualities which are called as Upada Rupa. In the Dhammasangani, there is description of Upada Rupa under the head Nirdesha. All the 23 types of material qualities have been stated there. In the later Abhidhammic text, they have been further analyzed and put under the 10 headings: the Pasada Rupa, Gochara Rupa, etc. Here, keeping this process, I am making an humble attempt to make a simple exposition of each of them. First is Pasada Rupa. They are sensitive material qualities. They are 5 in number, namely Chakhu, Sot, Ghan, Jihva, Kai. They tend to clarify the coexisting material qualities. Pasad literally means clearness, brightness, serenity, faith, being used to denote the receptive reaching sense agency. Gochar Roop, etymologically, Gochar is to go and char, where go stands for sense and char means to move. Thus, the group of material qualities pertains to the external stimuli of Bana, Sad, Gandh, Photabba and Kaya. Now we are going to discuss Bhava Rupa. They are the material qualities of sex. They are two in number, Ithindriya and Purushindriya, which are collectively called Bhava Rupa, the states by which masculinity and femininity are distinguished. Ithindriya, according to Dhammasangani, Ithindriya is that which of the female feminine in appearance, feminine in characteristics, in occupation, independent, feminine in condition and being. If a man deports himself like a woman, it is said of him, he goes like a woman. Purusha Indriya. According to Dhammasangani, Purusha Indriya is that which is of the male or masculine in appearance, masculine in characteristics, in occupation, in deportment, masculine in condition and being. If a woman has characteristics, she is said to be go like a man.